Howdy, howdy, howdy. I tried this last night, but my audio was completely busted. But hopefully this time I should come through a lot clearer. Anyways, I thought I'd wind down with a little bit of dorfromantik because it's a nice way to wind down. It's a cute game. Also, I've been playing the Lies of P DLC, and holy shit, the Alchemist Lab. It's scary. It's spooky. Got me stressed out. Anyways, let's get a going with this. Start a fresh game. Anyways, Dorfromantik is a hexagonal, tile-based game. The goal is to... yeah, you can try to get a high score, but ultimately the goal is to have some fun making a cute little map. The way you score is by laying down tiles, and you score more when sides of those tiles match up with other sides. So, for example, we got this little rail tile here. We'll go ahead and plop that down. You can see I matched this grassy side with the center grass tile. Now, you can see where the red is, that shows there isn't a match. And where the white is, there is a match. And if you manage to get a perfect match on all sides of a tile, that is a perfect, and you get a bunch of points for that, and you get additional tiles. You see these little icons up here. I need to add one more house to complete this quest, and that'll give me more tiles, and that allows me to keep the game going a little bit longer. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there is one tile type I find utterly loathsome, and it is the rail tiles. They're a little less, pun not intended, fluid than the water tiles, and sometimes you just get a sprawl that doesn't make any visual sense and is a wee bit ugly, but ultimately it really doesn't matter that much because the rest of it is so cute that it really does make up for it. Oh wait, we've got our nifty little undo button. Would you look at that, I beat a quest already. I gotta say, my tile tier really has to go number 1, trees. Number 2, the little houses. Number 3, water. 4, I don't dislike the fields quite as much as I dislike the rail tiles, but they really aren't my favorite, and sometimes you just get so many damn field quests that you end up with too many fields. We're off to a really nice start here. Getting some good matches right off the bat. I do really like... So the reason why trees and the little buildings are like at the top of my tile tier list is I really like trying to make a forest as big as possible, and the same thing with the cities. I just find it, I don't know, extra pleasing. I don't get a lot out of trying to make the biggest fields possible. Doesn't really tickle my taint on that one. And we just got a perfect there. That gave us a plus 60. Gave us some extra tiles. Also, these little icons you see up here, they're kind of little in-game achievements, and I think, if I recall correctly, that when you fulfill one of them, you unlock a cute little aesthetic tile to just add visually to everything that's going on. And I like that. I really gotta say, that Lies of P DLC got me fucked up. It is excellent, and it just keeps getting scarier. When I quit the game just a little bit ago, I was stressed out. I was frowning. I was just vaguely upset. Not a lot of games managed to make me just feeling vaguely upset with what I saw. So you really gotta give it credit for that, because damn, that stuff is scary. And this game isn't. This is kind of the exact opposite of Lies of P. I guess you could say, though, that this is the Dark Souls of map-based board games. There actually is a physical board game, which, personally, I have been tempted to get that. But also, the board game wouldn't have all these cute little sounds, little birds flying over it. It would just kind of be a bunch of cardboard tiles. So I know ultimately I would probably be a little disappointed with it. I do like these kinds of water tiles. Just these amorphous ones. Oh yeah, another thing I do like trying to make as big as possible is it's nice to make a big round lake. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but I like a big round lake. Who doesn't like a big round lake? would you look at that? There's some beavers on that tile floating around. Even though I get a better match over here, those beavers really should have a little river, stream, whatever you want to call this, to dam up so they can get their fishies. You don't want to deny them their fishies. That's animal cruelty. And in this house, we are animal respecters. That's kind of a cute placement, though. Do I want to connect it to this little house here, or all this here? You know, I'm gonna go with my first choice there. It's just cuter. I'm sure there are some hardcore dwarf heads out there, because I am not high up on the leaderboards at all. There are some scores on there that are just absurd to me. But, you know, I think if I got that into it, I might start liking the game less. Because if I spent forever aching over getting as many tile placements perfect as I could, it would just be less pleasant. Not to toot my own horn, I'm not bad at it either. Honestly, this field is getting a little too big for my tastes. I'm not a field fan. Got a whole little lake started here. Looks real nice. Oh, would you look at that? An end cap for the field. That way we can break up that field a little bit. Really not off to a bad start here. Sometimes, I don't know, things just get a little cramped and a little aesthetically unpleasing right off the bat, And I'm just feeling real good about this. Oh, got a forest quest over here. I am, however, a big forest fan. I love those trees. I just know it's gonna give me a field quest soon. I feel it in my bones. Would you, would you look at that? You can see we have a field quest as our next tile right there. I'm freaking psychic. Don't mind if I hit my corn. You saw nothing? Oh, would you look at that? Got a little boar over here. Keep on keeping on, little man. Really like how that body of water is turning out. Kind of looks like a funky little guy or a dinosaur. Can a dinosaur be a funky little guy? Or are those two things mutually exclusive? You know what? I'm gonna make the call. I think a dinosaur can be a funky little guy. I'm not a dinosaur expert, but I bet they agree with me. And if there are any dinosaur experts out there who don't agree with me, you're dead inside, you're mirthless, you need to get help. I like these tiles. These little buildings allow you to join up water and rail tiles. You can see there the rail goes right into it. You know what? We'll put that over here. So we can start laying down some water tiles over here and break up this rail a little bit. Would you look at that? Tile after this is a forest and water tile. That'll match up beautifully. You love to see it. I wouldn't mind getting a city quest. Or a town quest? I don't know. When I do them good, it's a city. Gotta love the big city. Love the Mets, baby. Go Mets. If I can be honest, I don't actually love the Mets. I lied. I apologize to my community. I'm trying to do better. Would you look at that? It's perfect. That is a perfect body of water. Ooh, I feel real good about that one. You think God from the Bible was saying shit like this when he was theoretically creating things? Or she? Or they? I apologize to my community. I'm trying to do better. Ooh, I'm getting forest quests on forest quests on forest quests. I love it. Oh! That is so many of them. Wow. That is genuinely a lot. Oh. Would you look at that? We got a little deer down there. Oh. And they're gone. They'll be back. Oh, we actually got a new type of tile, which is an end cap piece. Which I wish these were less rare, because it would make me dislike the rail tiles a little less. No. I actually like the idea of that. I can build around that. I really like these tiles where you get a little bit of rail and water on them. Usually they're a pain in the ass to play, but when you get it right, you get it right. Ooh, it feels good. Oh, the deer's back. It's gone again. She's shy. Also, when you see little outline tiles like this, when you touch them, you get a special tile like the tiles with the little boar on them, or the deer. Or sometimes you get a little building that looks nice with the cities. Oh. Oh. That's gonna look real nice. It's like the exact opposite of this tile. More tree, less house. Oh, got a deer. Oh. So now I have to start a rail elsewhere. Bastard tile. And when you get little flags like this, it's telling you to close off all the edges. So you see this glowing green on the borders. That shows where I'd have to fill in non-tree tiles to fulfill that requirement. I thought I might do a quick game tonight, but I'm doing too good. I keep getting more tiles. This game freaking loves me. Yet another field quest, and I have to put it elsewhere. Bastard tile. Why does this game hate me? Oh yeah, we got a rail quest over here. I like that. It's a pleasing shape. Looks kind of like a dick. Now it really looks like a dick. Look at my forests. Bountiful. Now look at your forests. Barren. I'm sorry. That was mean of me. I'm sure your forests are, equally as bountiful as mine. This game's getting me all, worked up. Had me popping off. I apologize to my community. I'm trying to do better. Now it looks less like a dick. Maybe I will put you here. Oh, yeah. That's a good placement. Those ducks are popping off. See, this is why I don't like the fields. They're a little flat. They're a little boring to me. And when they start to take up too much space, I don't like it. I'm gonna have to close that off right away after I win those quests. No, actually, let's go with that. Hmm. Ooh. I like that. Also, there's kind of a gradient all over the area where you'll enter different biomes and the color palette will subtly change. You can see the difference between those trees and these trees. Breaks things up visually, and it's real cute. No, you go here. And where the end cap tiles may be pretty rare, these this type here, you can use the water and track joining tiles as end caps, though you can pass rail through them. I think I'm not gonna add rail there. Wait. Love a city quest. But I'm really liking the color of the trees over in this biome. Okay, but would putting two fountain tiles next to each other be crazy? Would that be so crazy? Maybe if they were across from each other, then it would look more intentional. Yeah, even though it's not a good match as far as score goes, it looks real nice. Now, what do I do with this tile? Yeah, got a real quest over here. I could go for a water quest about now. Feel like it's time to start putting a lake together, as I am wont to do. Praise the Lord. Another forced tile. Oh, that's a lot of city quests. That's gonna give me a shit ton of tiles. It's gonna complete all at the same time. You'd love to see it. Where do I put you? Yeah, let's fill this area out. I'm getting a lot of gaps. And I don't like that. Ooh, a 3 match. And a perfect. Oh. I'll fail a quest. I don't feel bad about that at this point. In fact, a tile quest? You know what? No. I don't think I will. Whoops. No, I meant that. I just hit it again. I meant that. It's getting to be a real nice little forest over here. I'm liking that. It's a funky shape. I don't know how I feel about that shape. Yeah, let's start filling these gaps in. Break up these fields a little bit. Because this one's getting too big. Ooh, an end cap piece. Where am I gonna plop you down? That's a good spot for it. I like that spot. You knew I'd like that spot. You can also get tiles that have little boats on them, similar to these trains. I'd like to maybe get one of those soon. Maybe I just like this biome because it's the most Pacific Northwest colored one. No, I wasn't gonna add more rail there. And I have a rail quest over here anyways. That also makes a fun shape. Alrighty. I think my brain is actually starting to shut down. It's getting late enough. I'm gonna call this map here for now, and I might just come back to it tomorrow night. Might make a habit of doing these dwarfs. Anyways, good night.